The skin around your eyes is about 10 times thinner than the skin on the palms of your hands. It's more like a delicate piece of silk fabric than it is like durable canvas. Now, would you ever take a piece of fine silk and scrub it back and forth with your knuckles? Of course not. You'd tear it, you'd damage the fibers, you'd ruin it. Yet, that is essentially what we are doing to our under eye skin every single morning. Here's what's happening on a microscopic level. Just beneath that thin layer of skin is a dense network of tiny fragile blood vessels called capillaries. When you apply that pressure and friction from rubbing, you are literally breaking them. These tiny vessels rupture and a small amount of blood leaks out into the surrounding tissue. Your body eventually reabsorbs most of this, but some of the blood components, particularly iron from the hemoglobin, get left behind. This process is called hemosiderin staining. The iron oxidizes. It essentially rusts under your skin, and that's what creates that stubborn, persistent, purplish-brownish shadow that we call a dark circle. And here's the really bad news. Unlike puffiness from fluid, which can go away, the discoloration from broken capillaries and hemosiderin staining can become permanent. Every time you rub your eyes, you're potentially causing more microdamage, breaking more capillaries, and deepening those shadows over time. You're literally creating the very problem you're trying to get rid of. It's a vicious cycle. Your eyes are puffy, so you rub them, which makes the dark circles worse, which makes you look more tired, and so on. So, starting tomorrow morning, I want you to make a conscious vow to yourself. You will not rub your eyes. When you feel that urge, catch yourself. Clench your fists. Take a deep breath. Do anything to break the habit. If you need to relieve an itch or remove some sleep from the corner of your eye, use the very tip of your pinky finger and do it with the absolute lightest touch imaginable. Or better yet, just splash your face with cool water. It takes time to break a habit that's so ingrained, but this is one of the most impactful things you can do to preserve the health and appearance of your eyes for the long term. It's not too late to make a change. You can prevent future damage starting today. Okay, we've talked about the mistakes. We've talked about the problems, what you're doing in your sleep, what you're eating, and what you're doing the moment you wake up. Now, let's get to the solution. The positive, proactive, and wonderfully relaxing thing you can do to counteract all of this. I'm going to teach you a simple 60-second lymphatic drainage massage for your eye area. First, what is the lymphatic system? Think of it as your body's garbage disposal and fluid regulation system. It's a network of vessels and nodes that helps clear out waste products and excess fluid from your tissues. But unlike your circulatory system, which has the heart to pump it along, the lymphatic system relies on muscle contractions and manual stimulation to keep things moving. When you're sedentary, especially overnight, this system can become sluggish, which is another reason why fluid accumulates. This massage is like a gentle wake-up call for your lymphatic system. It manually helps move that stagnant fluid out of your eye area. So here's what we're going to do. You can do this sitting up in bed or in front of the bathroom mirror. Make sure your hands are clean. You can do this on dry skin, or if you prefer, you can use a tiny drop of a gentle moisturizer or a facial oil to give a little bit of slip, but it's not necessary. The key to this entire process is pressure. It has to be feather light. You're not pressing into the muscle or trying to move the skin around. You are just gently tapping and stimulating the surface. Imagine you are tapping on a ripe peach without bruising it. That's the kind of pressure we're talking about. We're going to use our ring fingers. Why the ring finger? Because it's typically your weakest finger, which forces you to use a gentle touch. Let's begin. Take your two ring fingers and start at the inner corner of your eyes, right next to your nose. With that super light tapping motion, begin to tap along your orbital bone, which is the bone you can feel just underneath your eye. Tap, 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 moving outwards towards your temples. Go slowly. Take about 10 seconds to make the journey from the inner corner to the outer corner. Feel that gentle pulsation. You are stimulating flow. Once you reach your temples, pause for a moment. Right here at the temple is a collection of lymph nodes. Give a few gentle presses. Here, not a rub, just a light press, and release about 3 times. This is like opening the gate to the drain. Now, we're going to do the top. Go back to the inner corner of your eyes, but this time go up along your brow bone. Again with that light, feather-like tapping motion, tap, 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 along the brow bone, moving outwards until you reach your temples again. Another 10 seconds for this journey. When you get back to the temples, give another 3 gentle presses. Press and release, press and release, press and release. You're going to repeat this entire cycle under the eye and then over the brow bone 3 to 4 times. The whole process should take you about a minute. Tap, tap, tap to the temple, gentle press. Tap, tap, tap along the brow, gentle press. For the final step to complete the drainage process, take your fingers from your temples and gently, with a light sweeping motion, not a pull, sweep down the sides of your face, down your neck, towards your collarbone. This final movement helps guide all that fluid you've just mobilized down towards the major lymphatic ducts in your chest, where it can be processed and eliminated by the body. And that's it. That's the entire routine. 60 seconds. When you're done, take a look in the mirror. You will likely see an immediate visible reduction in puffiness. It's not magic, it's just physiology. You've simply helped your body do the job it's designed to do. By making this a part of your morning ritual, you can start your day with eyes that look brighter, less swollen, and more awake. It's a small act of self-care that has a big impact. So, let's quickly recap what we've learned. The biggest mistakes causing puffy eyes and dark circles are not just about lack of sleep. First, it's sleeping flat, which allows fluid to pool in your face. The simple fix is to elevate your head with an extra pillow. Second is the hidden sodium and histamine in seemingly healthy foods like canned soup and cottage cheese, which cause your body to retain water. The fix is to read labels and be mindful of what you eat, especially in the evening. And third is the damaging habit of rubbing your eyes in the morning, which breaks fragile capillaries and can cause permanent dark circles. The fix here is simple but requires mindfulness. Stop doing it. And finally, your most powerful tool is the gentle 60-second tapping massage to manually stimulate lymphatic drainage and depuff your eyes each morning. It might feel like a lot to take in, but remember, knowledge is your greatest tool for aging gracefully and powerfully. You now understand the real reasons behind the problem, which means you are no longer a victim of it. You are in control. You can make these simple, small changes starting today. I know that getting older comes with its challenges. You look in the mirror and sometimes see a person you don't quite recognize. The aches, the changes in your appearance, the fear of losing your vitality, it can be discouraging. But you're not alone in this, and it is absolutely not too late to turn things around. Every small step you take, every better choice you make, is an investment in your health and your confidence. One night of sleeping elevated, one low-sodium meal, one morning of gentle tapping. These are the small victories that add up to a huge difference. You're taking charge of your well-being. Now, I would genuinely love to hear from you. Which of these tips surprised you the most? Was it the cottage cheese? The fact that rubbing your eyes could cause permanent damage? Please share your thoughts or any questions you have in the comments section below. I do my best to read every single one, and our entire community learns so much from each other's experiences. Your story and your insights matter. If this video has helped you or opened your eyes to something new, please show your support by hitting that like button. It means the world to me, and it helps this important information find its way to other seniors who might be struggling with the same issues. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss out on our future videos packed with science-backed tips of thriving in your golden years. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Stay curious, stay empowered, and remember that every new day is a new opportunity to feel your absolute best.